Good afternoon. I'm Dana King. I'm principal at Millbrook High School. This is my 17th year as principal. This is my 32nd year in education. I started in Wake County as an English teacher at Sanderson High School, and interestingly enough, we had a CAP 7 athletic meeting today at Southeast Raleigh High School, and one of the new athletic directors in our district was a student of mine. So I'm glad to know he turned out pretty well. He can read and write and remembered some of the things that we did in class. I am at Millbrook because I live in the Millbrook community. This is the one school that they could have assigned me to that I am thrilled to be at. You don't stay in a place as many years as I have if you don't feel like it's the right fit. I go to church in the Millbrook area. I do all my shopping in the Millbrook area. I live in the Millbrook area, and my daughters are Millbrook alumni, class of 2004, woot woot, and class of 2008. I hope that they would buy me a new car or suggest that we go to the beach, and of course they would pay for it, or say we're going to go learn how to take cooking lessons and we're going to learn to be good cooks, because I am notoriously a really bad cook and don't really have an interest in being a better cook, but I do like to eat. So there's the conflict that I struggle with. So I guess really I'd like for them to say we're going to take some cooking lessons and you're going to learn to like it. The Day the Earth Stood Still. One of the cheesiest science fiction movies you'll ever watch. It's in black and white, and there's nothing about it that could possibly be real, and it scared the pee-tar out of me every time I watched it. And this is going to offend half the population, but I am predominantly a cat person, and my last cat died in March. She was 19 years old. So it wasn't that sad, but I did miss her. So I spent the next month every weekend going to the SPCA animal shelter in Garner, trying to decide what to do now. And then we found Danny. And oh my gosh, she's the cutest thing you've ever seen. She is an orange cat. She should be called Ginger, but her name is Danny, and she came with that name. So my favorite thing to do is to find her when I come in the home, when I wake up in the morning. It's usually not hard to find her. She lays right out in the hallway. And to play with her and to get her little light and make her chase things and be stupid. And then I film her and I send those pictures to my sisters and say, don't you wish that Danny lived with you? So easy. Hanson Brothers, Bop. Who doesn't love to walk into a room with Bop? And yes, you're going to have to download some of that because most of the kids at Millbrook would not know what that song is. But their parents would, because it annoyed us 15 years ago. But it's an awesome song.
How does it
Don't Stop Believing, Journey. It wasn't that long ago because I thought, these kids are cool. They know real good music, and they're not. I would have to go back to when I was a middle school principal, because we had 9/11, and that transformed all of us, from the teaching staff to the parents, to how we moved around the campus, to new concerns about safety and an awareness that the world wasn't as kind as we thought it was. Right. And things have never been the same since then, and schools felt it very directly. You can tell who's going to adapt the most quickly, and they're those kids who come to school already connected. They've been running summer cross country, they've been in summer band camp, they come to the freshman camp in the summer, they've been to summer school. When you come in and you engage in this thing, and this thing's called school, not simply going to class every time we ring a bell, you will find your place and you will be fine. It's those who don't get connected that we worry about.
What about?
Come to school. come to our things, do that. I sent out a text message or email message last weekend to remind students in AP classes to do their summer assignment. We have our website, we have our tweets, we have Instagram, we have now vlogs, all kinds of ways where we think we're doing a good job communicating. And the U.S. mail, you'll be getting your schedule soon. And it's still not enough. It is still not enough. So I think in order for parents to feel like they really know what's going on and know how to support their students, lean in, jump in, and see who we are on a personal level. We assign students to a counselor and to an administrator for 4 years. So when you meet that team, your people, your team, your freshman year, they're your people. And it's a little frustrating that I'll talk to parents and say, well, have you met with their administrator or their counselor? And they say, we don't know who that is. We don't. Yet in the letter you're going to get from me next week, it will tell you who they are. In the handbook that you get, it will say who they are. On our website, it says how your child is paired, and that's your team. That's your first lineup. If you're struggling in a class, if you're sick at school and you need help, if you don't know how to get home or don't know how to buy lunch, or not sure what the fastest route is from the pods to the media center, you can ask those people. And you can ask anybody, but really, if you know your team, you've got yourself covered for your college references, for relationships, to help you in any way. So I really hope that you learn, meet, and know your counselor administrative pair. You will have a great year, a great 4 years if you know get to know those people.